Now that is much better. How whoa! Here we are, for real now. In Star Rail. I haven't played this game in a while. So, I don't actually know what's going on. Last thing I did was just grind down my, overage thingy. For a day. What is this? So I have 6 days to log in twice. Good to know. There's way too much stuff here. Holy shit. Okay, step 1. Let's try the new character, shall we? So I think I'm gonna grab, where the fuck did I put it? There. Against charge when attacking. I'm gonna read this real quick. Hold on. Okay. Sounds good.
The moon
Yeah, I'm gonna use
shining on the
this.
truth.
Whoa!
I taste nothing.
Okay, that feels insane for farming. Fucking hell. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yes.
We're in trouble now.
Oh. Interesting.
Blade of moonlight.
Okay.
In lunar flame.
Ooh. I should probably look at this, like, slow.
Naughty children, nap time.
Only the old animation, though. Crap, this is slow.
Fight is one!
Get you.
Blade fodder.
Uh-huh. Ah, crap. But I want to see the animation. No. Sad. Is that a cool frame in there? No, anyway. I guess she's probably gonna be the next banner. I have no idea. Anyway, match.
Hey, did you hear about our next stop? It's a world called Penacony. I hear it's a beautiful, dreamy place. I'm so excited.
Oh.
But Pom Pom said the banquet we were invited to is still a little ways off. What can I do to pass the time? Huh? Is that my phone? Must be the group chat.
Oh. Group chat. Huh. Can you read this message, Express Crew? Hey, Branya. It has indeed. Okay, sorry that you couldn't receive messages. I know you're busy, so I'll keep it short. Recently, I've started working preparing the Soulworm Festival. Fucking hell. The scroll speed is still way too high. It is slower than before, but still. Recently, in preparing this Soulworm Festival, the traditional Belbogian festival. The standard celebrations for this festival have been suspended for years due to the fragmentum and the lockdown, and Belbogians now really need a heated celebration to lift the spirits. So if you have time, I'd like to invite you to the Soulworm Festival and witness what we've achieved so far in reviving Belobog. Yep. Graver can come. Has Dan Hung been busy these days? He hasn't sent any messages in the group chat. He's held up in his room recently. I guess he's turned off all his devices. We'll check him in for you. What are these stickers? Did you make them yourself, Bronya?
That Don Hung. He can't just ignore Bronya.
He can,
Let's
though.
go to his room and talk to him.
Is this a letter?
Huh? A letter quietly lies on the table in the passenger car, judging from its texture and stylus from the Genzo. On the paper, the names of the sender and recipient are omitted, with only faint trace of dim ink vaguely visible. You unfold the letter, and the ink immediately becomes visible, as if an invisible hand holds a pen, like a sword, making swift, decisive strokes. After a moment, the content regains its original appearance. I've learned of your return to your home, how you upended the ancient seas and saved the world from danger. I'm sure this has recovered your forgotten memories. In accordance with our old vow, we should once again roam our lands of past, drink in celebration, and recount of great adventures.
Upend the ancient sea and return
Oh, that's cool.
to old ground. It's a letter for Don Hung. But who is it from? I should ask the conductor.
This is Dan Hung's story, pretty sure. Yeah, that is. I do want to play this because the reward is Dan Hung's song. Oh, wow. I cannot. That's weird. So where's the music? Hello? The fuck? I don't like when the game does this. Screws up the music system.
Don Hung! Bronya just sent all of us a message. Did you see it yet?
Yes, I saw it.
Then why didn't you reply? Bronya's a good friend of ours.
I'm sorry. I'm just not in the mood for idle chat. There's been a lot weighing on my mind since the Lo Fu. It was tough on the spirit.
Don Hung. I'm the one who should be sorry.
Aww.
I was being too pushy. You're right. You went through a lot on the Xianzhou. Take all the time you need.
Why not come with us for a change of scenery?
No thanks. I'll be staying on the Express. It's great that Belobog is able to host a celebration. I hope your trip goes well. Say hi to our friends for me.
Okay. Rest up. You're not allowed to miss the next Trailblaze expedition.
I'll be there next time.
He won't budge, huh? Looks like it's just the two of us then. Pity. He's gonna miss out. We never get the chance to go on a stress-free adventure.
He has been through a lot lately.
I know, but it's still a shame, don't you think? If only Himeko could come with us.
Should we ask Mr. Yang?
Maybe not. He's still wheezing from the trouble we got into on the Xianzhou. You didn't notice? At his age, he might not appreciate the extra... excitement. Why don't we go ask Himeko to tag along? She might be up for an adventure. You've been on the Express for a while now, but you've never gone on a trip with Himeko before, right? Well, now's your chance.
I mean, I kinda have.
Hey, March. That's a big smile on your face. What's the good news?
Himeko, there's a celebration coming up on Eurillo 6, organized by the Supreme Guardian, and we're invited to go take in the sights and sounds. Don Hung won't be going anywhere for a while. He's still resting up, so wanna come with us? I mean, considering how you helped us out with Cocolia, I'm sure Branya would be happy to see you.
Ah, so that explains the grin. You're excited about the celebration. Thanks for the invite, but I'm afraid my hands are full right now. Please send my regards to the Supreme Guardian.
Nobody wants to
Make the
join.
most of the festivities. You've earned it. You two and Don Hung did help save Eurillo 6 after all. I'll be sure to join you guys next time.
Navigators really do have their plates full, huh? Seems like it's just you and me this time. Let me go pack some stuff for the trip first. Come and find me when you're ready to set off.
Well, let's go then.
So, what do you think about my new dress? Pretty neat, right?
Very fancy.
It's been sitting in my wardrobe collecting dust for far too long. But now I finally got the chance to wear it.
Is this the skin system?
This kind of event doesn't come around every day. Why shouldn't I dress for the occasion? You're not really gonna wear that same old outfit, are you? Let's just pretend I never said anything. As long as one of us is making an effort.
Well then.
Pajamas, hot water bottle, pom-pom doll. That should be everything. Let's
Pom-pom
go.
doll? Pog.
Wow, that was fast. Don't you have anything you want to bring with you?
Why are you bringing Pom-pom's doll?
Well, I thought since Pom-Pom can't leave the Express, bringing a doll with us is kind of like taking them trailblazing. I was just taking a look at Mr. Yang's records, and it seems like Eurillo 6's average temperature has warmed up quite a bit. It's much warmer than it was on our first trip there.
Oh.
I wouldn't call it livable just yet, but things are looking up. I'm so happy for Branya and Zila.
Nice.
Ready to go?
You bet, it's time to celebrate.
Belobog, here we come.
Let's go. Whoa. A warp trotter.
Galabog. 700 years.
Hello.
It's never too late to pick up the tab.
Damn the animation. Holy crap.
Oh, brr! How do people living in all this snow celebrate anything? Oh, one thing's for sure, though. Where there's a celebration, there's bound to be food, right?
Yeah.
Oh, wait a sec. That person over there, that doesn't look like a Silvermane Guard uniform. All in black. Surely they're not IPC on this world? Am I going crazy?
Maybe. What are they doing here?
That's what I'd like to know. If they're here to look for Findy, then they're more than just a little late. There's only one way to find out. Let's go ask. I've always found IPC staff easy to talk to. Hi, do you work for the Interastral Peace Corporation? Or are you just dressing fancy today?
Boss, encounter with 2 unknowns. Want me to take them out? Over.
What the heck?
Take us out?
Take them out? Just hang tight for a second. I'm on my way.
What the heck?
Don't do anything stupid.
What's going on?
Glad to make your acquaintance. I'm Topaz, an investment expert from the Interastral Peace Corporation. I'm here on Eurilla 6 for a special business assignment.
Hello.
You'll have to forgive my colleague here. People skills aren't his strong suit. Please don't take it to heart.
Phew, you scared the life out of me. We're here for the celebrations. We're not looking for more conflicts. Oh, right. We should probably introduce ourselves. I'm March 7th, a passenger of the Astral Express. You may have heard of it? And this is my friend and fellow passenger.
Hello.
No kidding. I could tell you weren't locals from a mile away, but I didn't expect to run into 2 nameless here. Fate is such a curious thing. I heard that Eurilla 6 only stepped out of the Stellaron's shadow thanks to the direct intervention of the Trailblazers. Surely you two aren't...
We may have helped out a little bit.
So humble all of a sudden, huh? Are you feeling all right? Should I call a doctor?
I never imagined I'd run into living legends here. Must be your lucky day, huh, Numby?
Wow, Miss Topaz. You're really young for an IPC executive. That's impressive.
More good luck, I suppose. But it's not as cushy as you think. Scurrying from one side of the galaxy to the other. Going wherever businesses require me to be.
Huh. Your job sounds pretty similar to the express cruise. Aside from the business, I guess. Oh, Branya moves fast. The crisis is only just over and she's already opened talks with the IPC.
These talks aren't exactly what you might expect. But I have to agree. The Supreme Guardian definitely knows how to govern a city. That's the reason I'm here on Eurilla 6, to meet with her. Miss March, you said you were on your way to Belobog festivities, right? My apologies for delaying you both.
Don't be sorry. It's not like we're in a rush. Want to come to the city with us? The snow plains are freezing, and it's easier than you think to get lost out here.
Thanks for the concern, but I'll manage. It's my first time on this world. I'd like to take it in its vast, iconic snowscape for just a little longer. Who knows?
Understandable.
Maybe we'll cross paths again during the celebrations. Oh, here's my contact information. I don't usually respond during work hours, but I'd be happy to chat off the clock.
Wow, I actually managed to get an IPC executive's phone number without even trying.
I'm in charge of a project worth 8 billion credits, by the way.
As if anyone would ever believe that.
You two make a cute pair. Anyway, I'd better be on my way. See you next time.
The soybean.
The universe is huge, yet we somehow stumbled onto the same path. Fate truly works in mysterious ways, don't you think? Come on, let's head into the city.
Please don't crash again. Thank you.
Wow, there are people everywhere. Are you sure we're in Bella? Hang on a sec. Isn't that Wallace up ahead? Looks like he's finally made some friends. I wonder what they're talking about.
Wallace!
Norbert, why don't you tell everyone how you were released from jail so quickly? Selling cultural relics and impersonating Silvermane guards are both heinous crimes.
Well, it was all thanks to my uncle, you know.
Ah, I remember. Your uncle is Minister Knoll. He heads up the Department of Transportation, no?
Yes, you knew that too?
You're shameless, Norbert. Not to be rude, but if I were thrown in jail, I wouldn't possibly ask my father to bail me out.
Do you think I wanted to? I'm not the type of person to abuse my status.
Well, I don't really know about that.
Get off my back, will you? I had to deal with hardened criminals in jail. Now that I'm free, my supposed friends are ganging up on me.
Looks like things are getting heated. I think we'd better get out of here.
Oh boy.
Extra! Extra!
Oh, I've already bought them.
It's high time I landed a major case.
The music is so good.
Is
Bella.
that Pela? Looks like she's teaching the kids again. Next, I'll be introducing the history of the museum. Everyone listen carefully, okay? Bellabog's History and Culture Museum was founded 600 years ago and was originally built to memorialize Supreme Guardian Alyssa.
I'm so hungry. I wish I could have a red sunset salmon right now.
It was built to memorialize Supreme Guardian Alyssa Rand, and also...
Guess what? I heard there's gonna be a Silvermane adventure camp opening in the overworld soon. It's gonna be super awesome.
Ah.
Also, those who sacrificed their lives in the war against the invaders 700 years ago. Miss Pela, Peter's falling asleep.
F.
Enough. From now on, no whispering aloud. If you don't want to have any homework later, you'd better start listening.
Sorry, Miss Pela.
That's better. Now, where was I?
This is so cute.
I never knew Pela had a strict side.
Why is the music so good?
Take a look, Mom. Can I get one? Please?
Mine's so long.
Formation!
Hey! Chappie!
Ta-da! Guess who's back?
It's you two. Welcome back to Bellabog. The Supreme Guardian mentioned there'd be mystery guests attending the Soulworm celebrations, but I didn't think it'd be the Express crew. I hope you had a smooth journey. I should have dispatched Silvermane guards to welcome you on arrival. My apologies.
Aw, it's fine. You really don't have to apologize. We're just passing through. It's no big deal.
Understood. I hope you both enjoy the festivities. Please make sure you keep your personal belongings safe. Pickpockets tend to take advantage of events like this. We'll be performing additional patrols.
Got it. We'll get out of your way then. Bye!
Bye for now.
Phew. Who'd have thought just taking a stroll could be so tiring? Say, I think we should probably pay Branya a visit. After all, she was the one who invited us here.
Absolutely.
Or we could go check out some other fun stuff elsewhere. Your call.
I do want to speak to...
Well, don't wait for them to get cold now. I'm sorry, sweethearts. I'd best see to these other customers before their hunger gets the better of them. Thanks for stopping by.
So many trash cans.
You know what I mean.
Are you trying to have a staring contest?
Aww. Oh wait, hold on.
Enough about
Is this what's yours? Okay.
I understand the difficulties that this world is facing, Supreme Guardian. Belobog's current financial burden cannot be pinned on you, nor anyone else for that matter. However, objectively speaking, since Belobog has existed as an independent entity to this day, its debt cannot simply be written off.
Oh no.
Oh, it looks like we have some visitors.
Branya! And Topaz? You're here too? I guess you've already started your business talks. We'll get out of your way if...
It's no bother. We've pretty much wrapped things up already anyway. Please consider my plans carefully, Supreme Guardian. If Eurela 6 wants to rebuild its connections with the rest of the galaxy, your credit record with the IPC will be of great importance.
You've made yourself clear, Miss Topaz. I'll require some time to consider my next course of action.
Naturally. However, while you're deliberating, my colleagues will need to carry out some operations in Belobog. I hope that your subjects in the underworld are cooperative. I'm sorry our business got in the way of a reunion with old friends. I'll get out of your way.
All right.
Is everything all right, Branya? I didn't know Miss Topaz was so... intense. She seemed nice when we met her.
It's good to see you two again. Welcome back to Belobog. I'd planned a special reception, but I had to deal with an unexpected guest. The lady you just witnessed, she claims to represent the IPC. There's no need to keep either of you in the dark. To tell the truth, I have too much weighing on my mind right now to even think about the Soulworm Festival.
I only heard the word dead.
Since you've already made her acquaintance, I needn't explain who she is. I'm sure you've heard pieces of Belobog's history the first time you visited. The Legion's invasion 700 years ago, how the Stellaron brought about the Eternal Freeze. It seems that much of Belobog's history from that time was buried deep beneath the snow. Those memories were lost and weren't passed down to the subsequent generations of Supreme Guardians. Topaz shared with me the story of the Stellaron's descent upon Yarillo 6. How the original outsiders stationed here foresaw the impending disaster and chose to leave in large numbers. Among those outsiders were several investors from the Interastral Peace Corporation. Before they departed, they did something noteworthy. They sought out architects who refused to leave, those who insisted on defending their homes. The IPC provided these architects with significant funds to aid them against the coming disaster. It was with those funds that Belobog was able to construct its immense walls. Even the initial funding for the development of the first batch of automatons was drawn from the same pool.
Wow, that's a pretty incredible story. So, does that mean Topaz's business here is to collect a debt from Belobog?
Yes, I'm afraid so.
That's ridiculous! And what's with the timing? What took them so long to get here? If it wasn't for us eliminating the Stellaron, they'd have nothing to collect. It's obvious they're just trying to take advantage.
According to her account, the repayment period agreed upon by the architects and the IPC investors was 280 years. However, less than a century after the loan was taken out, the connection between Yarillo 6 and the rest of the galaxy was completely severed. The IPC deemed that the disaster had caused irreparable damage and that there was no civilization left to reclaim the debt from. As such, they considered the owed sum permanently lost. It wasn't until the Stellaron crisis was resolved that the IPC discovered that Belobog had survived.
And that's when they sent Topaz over to collect the debt.
And the interest.
Hello, welcome to the stream. How much is owed?
Astronomical amount. I don't even know how to read such a long string of numbers. Before you both arrived, Topaz warned me that if the payments were delayed, the IPC would give her the authority to employ strong measures.
I had no idea things were like this. Here I was thinking the IPC had come to rebuild Belobog, not extort it.
I doubt the Belabogians can do anything about this on their own.
Right. We need to figure out how to help them. The IPC is too big and powerful. Even if Bronya steps in, it'll be hard for her to resolve the situation.
You seem to have a deeper knowledge of the Interastral Peace Corporation than I do. But if the records are accurate, and they truly have a presence throughout the galaxy, the IPC could crush Belobog like a bug if they wanted to. I'm glad you're both here. I know you came for the festival, but now I must ask you and the Astral Express for help. Do you think you could persuade Topaz to reevaluate the situation? The Express's reputation precedes it. Perhaps there's still hope?
Have no fear, Bronya. When a friend's in need, the Nameless will always be at their side.
Let's give a chat.
Yeah. After all, this girl here is a pretty good negotiator.
Thank you so much, both of you. I'm so sorry for dragging you into more trouble. While you're out looking for Topaz, I'll see if I can think of a strategy to deal with the situation. Best of luck, and stay safe.
Oh, hey! I just remembered. Topaz gave me her number. We might as well just be direct and ask her where she is. She seems like the type of person who appreciates a straight approach.
Are you there? Routing straight to Topaz is currently busy and unable to reply. Please wait. Can you please tell me where Topaz is gone? Hello. Checking Director Topaz's schedule for you. County Director Topaz is on an inspection tour at the History and Culture Museum in the Overworld, Belobog, Yarida 6. This thing is pretty smart. Greetings.
Okay, got it. She's at the museum. Let's get going. We better think about what we're gonna say. She might be young, but she is an IPC executive. She's definitely no pushover.
Oh, teleport. Hello.
Oh, it's you two again. This is the third time today we've run into each other.
Actually, we sent you a message.
Oh, did my smart reply function tell you where I was? It's a system developed by the technology department. Pretty neat, right? What do you make of this painting? I'm no expert, but just from the artist's strokes, I can tell it's no ordinary piece. It portrays a certain kind of sorrow, you know? Not your everyday kind of sadness. It runs much deeper than that. It's as if the artist had condensed history into one poignant but sorrowful image. The artist's brushwork depicts several generations' hardships.
Seems like you know you're up.
Not at all. The analysis of an aficionado. I wouldn't take my word for it. The Express has visited many worlds. I'm sure the Nameless have a far greater knowledge of such things than myself. I suppose what I'm trying to say is, what I'm drawn to isn't the style in which a piece is painted, but its overall value. Its intrinsic value may only be 50,000 credits, but its added value might push the total up to 200,000.
Sorry for crashing your artist party, but we came to talk to you about something else.
Oh? A collaboration between our two sides, perhaps?
Not exactly. Actually,
Let's walk and talk. This way. Most exhibits in this museum are of little value. But with a keen eye, it's possible to find a diamond in the rough, so to speak.
Miss Topaz, Bronya's already told us about Belobog's debt situation.
Oh. You two are closer than I expected with her. So, how can I help? Not sure in the arrangement, or...
help me out here. You know I'm not good at this kind of thing.
I want to ask for a favor on behalf of Bronya.
I see. I understand. From your point of view, I can see how unreasonable it appears. However, you must understand that debt collection is a big part of my job. I've dealt with cases far more difficult than Belobog's. I appreciate each case has its difficulties, but if I treated every late debtor as a special case, the galaxy's economy would come to a grinding halt.
And if the debt can't be repaid?
The Strategic Investment Department is well versed in handling such situations. We can offer the debtor various repayment solutions, but Eurillo 6 has far exceeded the allotted repayment period. I'm afraid milder solutions aren't the order of the day. So, I proposed to Bronya. Oops, almost gave away trade secrets there, didn't I? That was a close one. The exhibits here are pretty ordinary. I estimate they're probably not worth much. Let's keep moving.
So you're basically saying the Belabogians must pay off their ancestors' debts.
When you think about it, it's just another part of the cycle of life.
I'm not sure it's as poetic as that.
Wow, look! Is that little critter native to Eurillo 6? It's so white and fluffy. Where can I find a live one?
You like animals?
I absolutely adore them. Have you guys met Numby yet? Oh, where'd they go? They must be off playing somewhere. Come to think of it, this little guy is on display here probably means it's already extinct, right?
So, Miss Topaz, what exactly will it take for the IPC to go easier on Belobog? Branya invested so much just to make this world a little better. And now, it feels like all of her efforts will be undone in the blink of an eye. It's just so cruel.
What do you take the IPC for, Miss March? We're just the same as Belobog's architects. We're all followers of the preservation. No matter what solutions we propose, we will always take the welfare of the people of Belobog into consideration. Otherwise, we'd be no different from the Legion, would we?
So you're saying there's nothing to worry about? But Branya...
Don't worry yourself too much. The Supreme Guardian is a wise person. She'll understand. But to answer your question directly, it'd take a miracle. I'll complete the Arillo 6 project no matter what obstacles I encounter.
This isn't going as planned. What should we do?
I wouldn't waste too much energy on this matter. Why not make the most of the festive atmosphere? Oh, looks like one of my colleagues is after me. My apologies, but I should probably take this. Bye!
Well...
So, what now? We spent ages trying to convince her and she didn't move an inch.
She sort of made sense.
I guess so, but that still doesn't fix Branya's problem. I guess Miss Topaz is just doing her job. And as far as the Express is concerned, I think it'd be unwise to make the IPC our enemy. All these vested interests. So hard to undo any of it. They teach this stuff in school. Wait, did I even go to school? Did someone send you a message?
Yep. Give me a shot when you've a minute, Sergeant. What up? A bunch of rascals came down to the underworld and took over the Great Mine by force. I asked Branya what to do, and she told me not to mess with them for the time being. Yeah, listen to her. Too late. Uh-oh. Okay, I'm coming.
Huh? The IPC are causing trouble in the underworld? Already? Seriously? Topaz was just talking about taking the welfare of the people of Belobog into consideration. And now they're pulling this stunt? You really can't trust these money-hungry IPC suits for a minute.
Here we go again.
I really did jinx us. I don't think I have it in me to play the hero today. I guess complaining won't get us anywhere. Let's go lend them a hand.
It's getting late. Where to now?
Alright. Right, okay. And that one.
Zila!
Hello.
Hey! Am I glad to see you two here? Not sure how much longer we can hold out.
What's going on?
It's bad. Really bad. Their weapons and automatons are much stronger than anything we have. Nobody's been seriously hurt, but a few Wildfire members got minor injuries. Fortunately for us, it seems like they were holding back. You see those two in black? They've been guarding the mine entrance. They're not letting anyone in or out. Hey, just because you have fancy equipment doesn't mean you can bully us. Who do you think you are? What's the matter? Got nothing to say?
What's going on inside the mine? Any ideas?
A few miners made it out earlier. They looked pretty panicked. They said the whole mine had been seized by the people in black. These uninvited guests keep talking about asset evaluation, whatever that means. All I know is that they're seriously disrupting the lives of the Underworlders. Who?
We were just talking to her in the museum. Do you think her cronies are acting without her authorization?
The person you're talking about, are they in charge of the people in black? Potaz, Pazto, whatever her name is, she can wait. Right
yes,
now,
potatoes.
the most important thing is to free those trapped in the Great Mine. Are you two with me? Hey, you two! Cat got your tongue or something? If you knew what was best for you, you'd get out of my way!
You guys must be exhausted standing here all day.
I'm guest of your boss. Stand aside.
What's their deal?
You two were talking to the director in the snow plains.
Yes.
So it's you! You're the one who was threatening to take us out in the snow plains! Do you even know who you're talking to? If your boss knows to treat us with respect, you'd better start showing some yourself.
I can't let you pass. My team leader said that if anyone gets through, I'll lose 6 months of performance bonuses.
Oof.
Team leader? You're even lower on the pecking order than I thought.
Shut up! I spent 7 years on a forsaken asteroid preparing to join the IPC. I went through 17 interviews before they finally hired me. What right do you deadbeats have to criticize me?
IPC? Interviews? I don't know what you're rambling on about, but you're really testing my patience. No need to waste our breath on this idiot. Let's do this.
Uh-oh. Hello, then.
Barely felt it.
Ow!
Just a scratch. Can you let me have some fun this time? Time for a buzz.
That must speed up, though.
Your prescription!
Much better. More than that.
Time for an overhaul. Perhaps humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens. And I'm
Laser.
You don't look so good. Time for a buzz.
Barely felt it. Rules are made to be broken.
much obliged.
Moran, this combat needs... This is double speed.
Death. Ow.
Did you miss me? I have something for you.
She does not have the equipment for this fight.
Time for a buzz.
This is our chance.
Can I have fun this
What do
time?
you mean seized performance points?
feel good.
Chicken crab literally ruining their bottom line.
Much better.
Time for a fun. This combat. This is double speed.
And bye.
That's it? He sure took off quickly.
17 rounds of interviews, and these are the best people they can find? What a joke.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. I've been warned that the ones in the mine won't go down without a fight.
Alright.
Let's set off when you're ready.
Let me, yeah.
Ready for action? It's time to kick the IPC out of the underworld.
Let's go.
Let's get moving.
Woo! Oh. Oh boy. I don't know about that team setup. Nah, whatever. Svarog.
Hello, it's Mr. Svarog, isn't it? And this cute little girl must be Clara.
Hello, miss. Are you...
I'm Topaz. I've come to have a chat with Mr. Svarog.
Clara, go inside and wait for me.
Huh? But if you have a guest, maybe I should...
She is not a guest. Neither is she a friend. Go, Clara. Everything will be fine.
So, it seems my source was right. Who'd have thought that such a strong bond could exist between a giant robot and a little girl? So heartwarming.
You bear the insignia of the Interastral Peace Corporation. What is your motive for coming here?
Straight to the point, huh? I like your style.
Wait, is her
Eurilla
source...
6. Are robots familiar with that term? Anyway, it refers to the planet we're currently standing on. It's about to become the property of the IPC. No one can reverse this outcome. Not you, not the Nameless, nor any power in the galaxy. I only care about one thing right now. Demonstrating to the shareholders of the IPC that Eurilla 6 can generate value. In the long run, this is a way, the only way, to ensure Belobog's long-term interests. I need your help to achieve this goal.
Long-term interests undefined. Analyzing objectives. Analysis failed. Tell me, emissary, how do you plan to convince the IPC leadership?
That's simple. I'll show you.
This is...
Source code. Or to be more precise, source code that is able to take control of all mechanized units in Belobog. I'm sure you're familiar with this. All mechanized units manufactured in Belobog over the last 700 years utilize the underlying systems created by the IPC. The code is so refined that the engineers never saw any reason to change it. I assume you're also aware that there was once a large automaton factory in the underworld. Thousands upon thousands of automatons, enough to crush the Legion's vanguard, lay dormant within. This is my bargaining chip for negotiating with the higher-ups. I'll convince them that Eurilla 6 has a place in the company's long-term strategies. But first, I need a guide to show me where these automatons are buried.
I understand. Your long-term interests can be defined as the survival of civilization at a macro level. What are your intentions for the people currently living here?
Their future has already been purchased. All I can do is make them accept this fact, using a relatively peaceful approach.
I understand. I will assist you with your plan.
Oh, so you're not as stubborn as the rumors suggest.
The future you speak of is beyond my computational range, but my emotional analysis indicates that you are indeed trying to find ways to ensure the survival of this world. Additionally, calculations indicate a 96.4% probability of compliance through force if I refuse to cooperate.
Your calculations are slightly on the conservative side. Here's to our future cooperation. If you wouldn't mind leading the way, Mr. Svarog.
Well, that's not good.
All the miners here, huddled together. Anyone else getting deja vu?
Well, the situation here is pretty similar to when you first arrived. It's just that instead of a few thugs and broken robots, now we're dealing with much more formidable adversaries.
Hey, check it out! Isn't that Topaz's little trotter over there? Oh, what was it again? Numby, right?
What? Isn't that thing a fragmentum monster? She's keeping one as a pet?
The IPC are all about their sci-fi sorcery, so it's not that surprising. Wanna go take a look?
Wee.
Sounds like you two are getting along. What's Numby saying?
Life is ultimately meaningless. Not sure, strong accent.
I should have known. Don't quit your day job.
Look, you guys. Looks like it wants to leave.
Looks like they want to find their master. Let's follow them.
Help! Those people dressed in black are attacking us!
Why though? The heck?
Hey, I'm talking to you. Where do you guys store the Geomarrow?
I really don't know anything!
This place is filled with nothing but incompetence.
Those cowards! I guess they want to do this the hard way.
Woo! Time for murder.
Time for a buzz. Let's make it quick. Yeah. Rules are made to be broken.
See the doctor? Hiya!
Ow. Ow.
Time for a buzz. Yeah.
Such a storm. Awaken, dormant scales. World-cleansing dragon.
Time for a buzz. This is our chance. This is double speed.
The times are changed. Heaven surge. Rise!
Because the robots aren't any threat. They're just annoying. With their self-healing and everything.
Much better. Yeah.
The strength.
Cancel, actually. Pumpkin.
Time for a buzz.
No, come on.
This is our chance. Yeah.
The times are changed.
More.
Nice. Oh no.
I sent a storm.
And boom. Nice. Wee.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Looks like Numby's in a good mood.
But aren't they on the IPC side? Strange.
You know what? Hold on. Hello. I want to take him out.
Can I have fun this time?
Awaken, dormant world-cleansing dragon.
Time for a buzz.
This is our chance. Rules are made to be broken.
The times are changed. Heaven surge. Break.
You the doctor? Hiya!
Ah, so much damage.
Moran, time for a buzz.
The strength.
You don't look so good. Can I have fun? Time for a buzz.
Come on, yes.
This is our chance.
What's in your prescription?
Much better.
So the robot will die. Yep.
More enemies.
And now we get to continue.
Time for a buzz.
This is our chance. Yeah. Rules are made to be broken.
Oh, Grace.
Let me tend your wound.
Awaken, dormant scales. World-cleansing dragon.
Die! Oh, you lived, what the fuck?
Can I
Unbelievable.
have fun this time? Time for a buzz.
Let's make it quick.
This combat needs optimizing. This is double
Suck it.
speed.
Die. Thank you.
I sent a storm. Heaven surge. Break.
You don't look so good. You bully. More. Time for a buzz.
Nice.
This is our chance.
The strength.
Nice.
Let's go. Yeah.
I sent a storm.
Time for a buzz. You don't.
Perfect.
Let's make it quick.
What's in your prescription? Good as new.
The strength.
And die. Very good.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Efficient to murder.
Look, that big guy down there. Is he the one in charge?
We'll see who's really in charge. Let's go.
Let's go.
Huh? Where'd Numby go?
Wow. For something so short and stubby, you're surprisingly nimble. Well, guess that's that. We're on our own now. Let's keep going. Hey, you! Are you in charge around here?
All local. The IPC is currently conducting asset evaluation work here. Local residents are advised to follow those responsible for evacuation to the...
Don't lie to us! You seized the mine by force for yourself. You drove the locals out of their homes. I'm warning you. Get lost or suffer the consequences. Don't you dare show your face around here again!
And who Might you be? You have quite the attitude. This is our jurisdiction now. We are all powerful here.
Topaz just lets you do whatever you want.
You know Topaz? Interesting. It doesn't matter. The Strategic Investment Department has no obligation to talk to anyone not related to this project. In cases where debtors fail to repay within the said time frame, the IPC reserves the right to skip negotiations and take over all assets. We're simply following the rules. What exactly is your problem?
You know, it's funny how the rules always seem to work in your favor, don't you think? This world's been hanging by a thread, and now you're here to pull the plug on it.
Don't blame me. I'm simply following orders. Do you think I get to make those kinds of decisions?
Save your breath, March. I never held out any hope of resolving this problem peacefully. Didn't you claim the IPC was all-powerful? Well, now's the perfect chance to show us what you can do.
If I knew things were gonna get this heated, I'd have applied for overtime. Anyway, since you seem intent on settling this matter with violence, prepare yourselves for my heavy laser cannon!
Awaken dormant scales. World cleansing dragon.
And bonk.
Rules are made to be broken.
Trickier to crack. Time for a fun.
Let's make
it. Dang it.
Heaven surge. Break.
Time for a fun.
Not what I need right now. Ow, yeah, nah.
Nice. Rematch.
So this is...
Can I have fun this time? A little something for everyone.
Hey.
Awaken dormant scales. World cleansing dragon.
Time for a fun.
Great. That's even worse.
Rules are made to be broken.
Heaven surge.
Let me tend your wounds.
Just a scratch.
More enemies. Time for a fun.
Let's go.
This is so annoying.
Yeah.
Good as new.
Boom. Yeah, no. No. No.
A little
Oh my god. Can I please get good rolls? Is that so hard?
Awaken, dormant world-cleansing dragon.
Rules are made to be broken.
Trickier to crack. Time for a buzz.
Let's make it quick.
I sense a storm. Heaven surge. Rise!
More than that. Just a scratch.
Can I have fun this time? Time for a buzz.
Come
Let's go.
the fuck on.
Yeah.
The strength. Inevitable.
I don't actually need to continue this fight. Hold on. You know what? I never use these. Might as well. So let's use this. Okay, that will be overridden, that's fine. And then also... Yeah, that looks good.
A little something for everyone.
Hey.
Awaken, dormant scales. World-cleansing dragon.
Trickier to crack. Time for a buzz.
Let's make it quick.
Thank you.
This combat need. This is double speed.
Heaven surge. Break.
Let me tell your
Rules are made to be broken.
Do not fret.
More enemies.
This is our chance.
No performance review points for you. Weird statement.
What's in your prescription? Good as new.
Use
Sense a
this.
storm.
Time for a buzz.
Oh, also nice. Screw your performance
More
points.
than that.
Yeah, reroll.
Time for a buzz.
Oh, nice.
This is double speed.
Well, come on.
Awaken, dormant scale. World-cleansing dragon.
Rules are made to be broken.
Yeah, shit. Fuck you!
Let's go.
Fuck this! I hate this so much. Fine. What? Fuck this! Bullshit.
It's getting late.
Ready for action?
Where to?
Let's get moving.
What do you mean can't switch paths right now? Bullshit! Who programmed this? Why would you make this restriction? That's so dumb. Yeah, I guess. I wish I could. Wouldn't that be nice? Well, I guess I can. Oh, no, I can't. Well. Whatever. Yeah, no.
All the miners. Sounds like you two. Looks like they want.
Help! Those people dressed in black are attacking us!
Hey, I'm talking to you.
You can't run!
Awaken, dormant scales. World-cleansing dragon.
Try that again. You can't run!
Lance ablaze! Lance forward!
Boom! The times are changed. Heaven surge. Break!
Here! Let me... Ah! Gotta try hard some... Watch this awesome move! Try that again!
I sense a storm.
Lance at the ready.
Bonk. And bonk.
Go away!
Okay.
Yeah, no.
Told you I could fight.
Bruh.
Try that again.
The strength, heaven surge. Rise!
Told you I could fight. Phew! You can't run!
Lance ablaze!
And die.
Forward!
Try that again. Gotta try hard. Watch this awesome move.
Heaven surge.
And boom.
The times are changed. Heaven surge. Rise.
I'm on guard.
Oh, the damage is so stupid on him still. I'm quite glad they didn't nerf him, to be honest. Bonk, bonk.
I sense a storm. Heaven surge. Break.
Ta-da! The robots are annoying to deal with in this
Reach the end of the
combat.
story in your own way.
As long as they don't heal too much, not a problem. Yeah, whatever.
Uh-huh. Looks like Numpy's in a good mood.
But aren't they on the IPC side? Strange.
Look!
Bruh. Why is this not skippable? I mean, it's only 5 lines, but still.
Wow. For something so
defense.
short and stubby, they're surprisingly nimble. Well, guess that's that. We're on our own now. Let's keep going.
And hello. We are back.
Try that again.
Awaken, dormant skin. World cleansing dragon.
Lance ablaze! Lance!
Yeah, fuck you.
You can't run!
Do not be afraid. Heaven surge.
1, 3,
Lance at
die.
the ready.
You're annoying! Gotta try hard.
They
Watch
are
this
indeed.
awesome move.
Well, bye. All your performance points are down the gutter. All of them down the drain.
Heaven surge. Break.
You can't run!
Die.
Let me tend your wounds. Try that again.
Okay.
What's in your prescription?
Bonk.
I sense a storm.
1,
Heaven
3,
surge.
die. Thank you.
Lance
Get set on
ablaze!
fire. Thank you very much. Good.
You can't run!
Awaken, dormant scale. World cleansing dragon.
Gotta try hard. Watch this awesome
And
move.
bye.
Told you I could fight. Here!
Okay.
Try that
You're
again.
serious?
Heaven surge. Break.
You can't run! Gotta try hard. Watch this awesome move.
Yeah, this is annoying.
Thanks
The
a lot.
Heaven surge. Rise.
Go away! What's in your prescription? Thanks a lot.
Inevitable.
You can't run!
I'm on guard. Lance ablaze! Lance!
And boom!
Try that again.
I do want this, please.
World cleansing dragon.
You don't look so good.
Boom!
You can't run.
I could basically let us run on auto, but I'm not confident of the game's decisions on auto.
Watch this awesome move. My turn.
Heaven surge. Break.
First of all, this. Actually running into a problem right now.
Do not fret.
Not good.
You can't run.
Oh, nice, thank you.
Lance ablaze! Lance forward!
Tough luck running into me.
Very helpful.
I sense a storm.
Inevitable. What's in your prescription?
First this.
Nice teamwork.
Awaken dormant scales.
And then...
World cleansing dragon.
You can't run.
It's
Gotta try
time.
hard. Watch this awesome move.
Get frozen. And then effectively just...
Surge. Rise.
My turn.
break him down.
Try that again.
It's
Lance at the ready.
always full. This is so stupid.
You can't run.
Lance ablaze!
Whatever.
Lance forward!
Goodbye to your performance review points. Or whatever.
Try that again.
The strength, heaven surge.
You can't run.
Okay.
As long as that breaks a shield, I'm good. Basically. Bruh.
Gotta try hard. Watch this awesome move.
One, two.
Awaken the
And
world cleansing
ultimate.
dragon.
I'm on guard.
And bonk.
Tough luck running into me. You can't run. Bully, try that again.
Yep.
Lance ablaze!
And let's
Lance
take him out. I think. Yep. Let's go. You just need to cheat sometimes.
Who are you people? Not even our tech could take you down.
We took down the Doomsday Beast, the Stellaron, and Fantilia. Did you really think you could stop us?
Darn it. I'm all out of ammo.
Sir, we've just received word from the director.
Director Topaz? What did she say?
Teams are not to disrupt the lives of local inhabitants during the asset evaluation period.
Teams that violate this directive will have their year-end bonuses reduced by 60%!
Oof!
60%? We're done for! Attention all personnel. Evacuate the mine immediately. Erase all traces of your presence.
So, are we all good here, or what?
Yeah. Judging by the looks on their faces, I don't think they'll be back. So, who is this Topaz anyway? She seems to have no problem ordering these idiots around. Or taming fragmentum creatures, for that matter.
It's a long story.
You're better off asking Bronya.
Why did this mess have to happen so close to the festivities? The timing couldn't have been any worse.
True!
Oh, looks like we've got a message.
Bing. Very much. You're right. In the underworld, IPC people took over the Great Mine and still just hit them out. I see. Nothing scaring you to get hurt, no worry. I failed to persuade Topaz. No worries, this wasn't your responsibility in the first place. Something just happened here I can't explain clearly in the messages. Could you come back to Clifford Ford? I need to advise you from okay. Okay.
I get the feeling Bronya's worried about something. We'd better go back and see her. Are you coming with us, Zila?
Go on without me. I still have stuff to take care of. The miners need to know what happened here. Bronya messaged you, which means she thinks you can help. I trust her judgment.
Got it, Zila. We'll do what we can to help Bronya out. Come on, to Klipoth Fort!
Finally.
These guys?
Finally.
Don't look like to see us.
By order of the Supreme Guardian, proceed no further, Miss Topaz.
Belobog might be in arrears, but I'm out of pocket. See you later, Captain.
Rude.
Welcome back. I appreciate your help more than I can express. It couldn't have been easy running all over the city.
That's what friends are for, Bronya. You don't sound like yourself. Is something wrong?
I'm fine. I haven't rested in a while. There's just too much happening all at once.
Yeah. You couldn't have foreseen all this.
Perhaps, but the IPC won't wait for me to catch up. They're moving quickly. Belobog is crawling with their agents. All they talk about is asset evaluation. The silver lining is that apart from the mine incident you mentioned, there haven't been any major conflicts in other areas. I suppose Topaz must have issued an order against harassing the citizenry. Still, that hasn't stopped panic from building. People are confused. They don't know where these strangers in black came from, nor what their intentions are.
Did you manage to get in touch with Topaz again? We're curious to know what solution she has in mind.
That's the reason I asked for you to come here. I need your advice. Look.
I can't read this.
It's...
The contract Topaz sent to me a little while ago. There's a handwritten letter attached. Please, take a look at the contents, and then tell me your thoughts.
All right.
Miss Bronya, if you'll permit me to call you that, I'd like to share a story with you from my own life. In your eyes, the IPC may seem heartless or cruel.
Very cute.
But in reality, we all have a story to tell. As for myself, I was born on a small, unremarkable planet at the edge of the galaxy. A place whose name is known only to the native inhabitants. My home planet was extremely resource poor. To survive, people worked laboriously, manufacturing products for other civilizations in the galaxy, mostly in chemical or heavy industries. Given these circumstances, the natural environment of my home planet became increasingly harsh. I don't recall the exact moment when it happened, but people started wearing respirators just to walk down the street. All you could hear were the wheezing coughs of the people, day and night. My home was facing its demise. The relatively wealthy chose interstellar migration and started anew. The majority who stayed could only struggle on amidst sewage, acid rain, and dust, waiting for the end. Finally, one fateful day, the IPC arrived on my home planet. They had the technology to repair our planet's damaged environment. In return for their help, they asked for just one thing: that all inhabitants sign a contract which would make them employees of the IPC. 2 years after signing the contract, the dark clouds and haze disappeared, and people began to take off their masks. After 3 years, vegetation and trees began to grow and thrive again. After 5 years, many animals, previously on the brink of extinction, reappeared. When I was finally old enough, I officially became a member of the Strategic Investment Department. I witnessed the changes that took place on my home world, and was determined to bring the same changes to many other worlds in the galaxy that were experiencing the same plight. I am writing to you, Miss Branya, with the genuine desire to express something important. I know freedom is precious to people, but in reality, there are things of much greater value, such as survival. How many generations of Belabogians will it take to embrace the stars again without assistance? Who can guarantee that every future Guardian will be as prudent and enlightened as you? How can you guarantee that a disaster such as the Stellaron crisis will not descend upon Belobog yet again? I have already negotiated the best possible deal for you. Once you sign this contract, all of Belobog's debts will be forgiven. In addition, the IPC will set up a special team to support the reconstruction of Eurilo 6. I can understand that for you, this is an extremely difficult decision, because you, and you alone, will bear the fate of all Belabogians. But because of this, I believe that you will make the right decision. A decision that will truly benefit your people.
Her words do sound quite sincere. What do you make of it?
She has a way with words.
Yes, she is a high-ranking member of the IPC, after all. She knows how to use words to her advantage. In any case, she wasn't wrong when she said this would be an extremely difficult decision. This planet's fate, the civilization it carries, everything that's happened here and everything that will happen, it all rests in my hands. This definitely can't, and shouldn't, be a decision made by me alone.
Perhaps you should gain some insight from others first.
That thought has crossed my mind, and it comforts me to hear you say that.
Right. I don't think it's fair for you to carry the weight alone. Why not discuss it with others first?
Topaz hasn't given me much time to consider. She wants me to decide as soon as possible. I wanted to put it to a vote and let all the citizens of both the overworld and the underworld have their say. But with such little time, I'm afraid that's a lost cause. I'll convene the Klapoth Fort architects immediately to discuss the contract. As for the locals, I'd like you to gauge their stance on the matter. The people of Belobog hold both of you in high regard. They'll most certainly be willing to tell you their thoughts.
Do I have voting rights?
I think we should leave this matter to the Belabogians. Don't you agree? We've got your back. We failed to convince Topaz, but this should be a piece of cake.
Thank you, March. I'll assemble the ministers. Let's meet up here again later.
All right. If we want to make an informed decision, we need to hear from both the overworld and the underworld, right?
Yes.
Let's start with the overworld.
Okay. I love the music here. It's so calm. Bella!
Careful now. We meet again. How have you two been? Uh-oh. That look on your face tells me something's wrong. I hope it's nothing too serious.
We need your opinion on an important matter.
Sounds serious. I'm all ears. Really? You better not be making things up.
I wish it were made up. Unfortunately, it's all true.
They are about to buy the whole
We
planet.
don't have much time, Pela. Branya wants to get everyone's opinion.
Wait, you're telling me I have to make this huge decision on the spot? At least give me a few seconds to think it over. Okay, I think I've got it. If it were up to me, I'd probably agree to the IPC's conditions.
Huh. Okay. Any particular reason?
I've looked at some of the climate reports, and based on the data I've seen, it'll take 3 or 4 more generations for the snow to completely subside. And that's assuming no other disasters occur. I care more about those in the present than a future I can't be sure of. If the IPC is able to bring about immediate change, then I think that's a price well worth paying. Building a better world for future generations sounds great, right? But is it any fun for the engineers and architects who are directly involved in such a pursuit?
I see. So compared to a distant and uncertain future, what you really care about is making sure the people around you have a good life. Thanks for your input. I'll make a note of your opinion.
I wonder if it's gonna tie in the end. I only have 2 markers. Hey.
Well, well, look who we have here! You and Marge paying us a visit. What's the occasion? Uh-oh. Sounds like something serious is happening. You'd better fill me in. What? How is that possible? I need a moment to wrap my head around this.
Serval, we're racing against the clock. No time for head wrapping.
It's okay. I've thought it through. If it were up to me, I'd sign the contract.
What? Hold on, are you serious? I thought you'd be against it for sure.
Surprised? My reasons are pretty simple. Signing this contract would mean we no longer have to worry about surviving. For most of the residents here, especially those in the underworld, that would be more than enough to persuade them. As for working for the company, people need to work no matter where they are, right? If the IPC tries to take too many liberties, we can always rise up against them. You know, I've always longed for the stars since I was a child, which is why I devoted myself to science and the studying of the Stellaron. If someone told me that I could do whatever research I wanted with only a small price to pay, I probably wouldn't hesitate.
I see. I suppose that makes sense. Thanks for your input. I'll make a note of your opinion.
Is this Japan? Oh no, it's him. Done.
Is that the Trailblazers? It's been a while. I didn't think you'd be back in Belobog so soon. It's been pretty hectic in the city lately. All these people dressed in black suddenly showed up, and even the Silvermane guards have had trouble dealing with them. You need my opinion? I'm happy to help. So that's who they are. It's worse than I imagined. The Madam Guardian must be under a lot of pressure. Is there really nothing we can do to assist her?
We're here to gather everyone's opinion on the matter. I know this is a little sudden, but we're running out of time. What's your take?
Why, I'd refuse the contract, of course. There is no room for compromise. Just look at them. Arrogant, stomping around here as if they own the place. How can such people be trusted? Who's to say they won't breach the contract? Faced with this sort of coercion, we must resist them with all our might. Surrendering is not an option. You must warn the Madam Guardian not to allow herself to fall into their trap.
A soldier's perspective is always valuable, Dun. Thanks for your input. I'll make a note of your opinion.
So 2 for, 1 against.
Did we miss anyone in the overworld? I think we asked just about everyone we needed to. From what I've gathered, it seems like most people in the overworld are leaning towards signing the IPC's contract. We'd better hurry to the underworld and see what Natasha and Zila make of it all.
If we get 2 more in favor, it's done.
It's getting late.
Hey, Natasha.
What brings you two to the underworld? And why the long
This
face?
music is so good.
Seems a little out of the blue, but since you came all this way, it must be urgent. Go ahead. That is a lot of information to take in. Sorry, both of you. I know you're in a hurry, but I need a moment to think.
No worries.
No stress, Nat. Just tell us what you really think.
I've thought about it, and... well, if I were Bronya, I wouldn't sign it. I won't deny the offer on the table is a very tempting one. And if we refuse, Belobog will not only have the burden of a huge debt, we may also incite the wrath of a very powerful force. But even so, a quote I read back in school came to me just now. Those who are willing to give up freedom for security will end up with neither. Living in the underworld has taught me that this phrase is true. I'd rather trek through the frigid snow plains than live in a beautiful cage.
Wow, that's a pretty convincing argument. Another vote for the against pile. Thanks for your insight, Nat.
Don't exactly want to talk to Seda first.
None other than the saviors of Belobog. To what do I owe the pleasure?
Hey, Oleg.
To be honest, I'm surprised you even remembered an old geezer like me.
Hello?
But I can tell by the look on your faces you're probably not dropping by to say hi.
Unfortunately not, Oleg.
Let me guess. Something to do with these unruly people in black showing up everywhere? Well, ask away. It just so happens I'm curious about them myself. Maybe I can be of some help. I see. That's a tricky situation, all right. A lot for anyone to handle, let alone someone as young as Lady Bronya.
Mr. Oleg, out of all the people we know in Belobog, you have the most life experience. What do you think we should do?
Want to hear the truth? I'm afraid great ambitions and lofty plans no longer hold much appeal for an old-timer like me. If this IPC does indeed possess the magical power to restore Belobog back to its former self overnight, then I think the answer is clear. Have you considered the opposite? What about if we refuse? The reconstruction plan already sounds like an endless endeavor. And with the added burden of a massive debt, well, is that something we can manage on our own? What worries me the most is how Lady Bronya will handle the backlash from her people. Will she be able to withstand the criticism? Is she prepared to carry the weight of a tarnished reputation for years to come?
The last Supreme Guardian.
I guess I never looked at it from that angle. I wouldn't wish that title on anyone. Thank you for your thoughts, Mr. Oleg. Another vote for the 4 pile.
One remaining vote. Hi, Clara.
Miss March, big sister, what brings you to the underworld?
Oh, your performance
Hey
got
there,
better.
Clara. Is Svarog not around?
Mr. Svarog went out for a walk with a lady called Topaz.
What? Topaz? Do you know where they went?
I'm not sure, but Mr. Svarog promised he'd be back soon.
What now? Svarog's super logical. We should definitely get his opinion.
Our opinion is just as important.
True. Don Hung's always saying that Clara's really insightful for her age.
She be.
Huh? Miss March, do you want to ask me something? That's complicated. I don't know what to say.
It's all right, Clara. No pressure. Just tell us how you feel about it.
I think if we have a choice for the future, it should be everyone's decision. Because when I was playing with Hook, the moles, and the other kids, we talked about our dreams. Everyone has different dreams. If we accept Miss Topaz's offer, then doesn't that mean our dreams will never come true? Just taking away people's dreams like that. I don't know. It feels wrong.
You're right. Children see the world as a place where anything is possible. Just the thought of our lives being predestined from birth makes me shiver. Thanks, Clara. Your thoughts mean a lot to us.
They do.
All that running around has worn me out. So, the final conclusion is... the votes are completely even.
Oof.
I don't know what to do. Both sides have really compelling arguments.
This one person.
Oh, right! We haven't asked Zila. She's probably still in the Great Mine helping the miners. Come on, let's get going.
There it is.
Back so soon? Any news? Are you feeling all right? You look a little uneasy. Important matter, huh? I can tell from your tone that this isn't gonna be a lighthearted chat. But I'm ready to hear it. I think I get it. At first, I thought it was just a few IPC ruffians overstepping their boundaries.
Yeah, you didn't think the future of Belobog was at stake, right?
Right. I need a little time to process this.
As it stands, the votes are even. Your opinion will make all the difference.
In that case, I abstain.
What?
I've thought about it. This responsibility rests on Bronya's shoulders, not mine. No matter the choice she makes, she has far greater foresight than I do. She can see the bigger picture more clearly than I can. The vote is tied. If I were to give you my view, it would tip the scales and possibly impact her final choice. I'll respect whatever decision she makes, but it's not my place to make it for her.
Understood, Zila. This is a difficult decision to make, and everyone feels differently about it. It's times like these that a leader must stand up and do what's needed.
Right. It's Bronya's decision. She knows what's at stake. She won't run away from her duty. I trust her wholeheartedly. If she asks you, just let her know my reasoning. She'll understand.
Well, it's all in Bronya's hands now. She has to make the final call. Right? I'm glad Belobog has someone like her in charge. The time has come. Let's go fill her in. I'm curious to see how she's handling those Klapoth ministers.
I am. I appear to be losing. Hello, Hikori. Have you come for the drops?
It's getting late.
You've come for the sneak, very good. I haven't actually gotten... I've gotten the pop-up that there's drops available. I haven't actually gotten any of them, I think. For some mysterious reason, I do not count as watching. And get a plate for your dinner. Ah, that's annoying. But yay, dinner. Dinner good. Actually, hold on. Oh no, I did get them. They just no longer show up in chat, it appears. But I did get the drops. They are real.
Whoa, the fort's packed! I've never seen this many people here before. What?
How's my... I could actually do a 10.
Jeez, I can barely even hear myself think.
March, you're back. So, what's the verdict? What do the people think?
We talked to people in both the overworld and the underworld. The final result was a tie.
I see. I suppose everyone has their own way of seeing things. I can't say I'm surprised. what was Zila's perspective on the matter? I should have known. That sounds like Zila, all right.
Did you come to a conclusion with the ministers? Oh, it's so loud I can't tell what anyone's saying.
It's pretty much the same situation here. Neither party is willing to compromise. The time has come to make a decision. This chaos cannot be allowed to continue any longer.
Enough! All of you!
I know what to do.
Wait!
Whoa!
I have something to say to the Supreme Guardian.
Hi, Himiko. Holy shit.
But aren't you?
But yeah, 500 years worth of late fees.
The real you or a hologram?
Kinda dumb.
It's the real me, March. Real as they come.
Hey, Himiko. It is mummy time, yes.
Miss Himiko, from the Astral Express? It's an honor. Thank you for all your help in our previous campaign. Things might have turned out differently without your support. If we had known of your arrival beforehand, the architects would have given you a proper welcome. I'm afraid the current circumstances are quite exceptional.
But they're like presuming someone dead. Or rather, not presuming someone dead, declaring someone dead. Then finding out they've been alive and you just never bothered to check for 500 years. Or even longer. It's been 690 years. Nice. And then being like, oh, you owe us money. That's not fair. But also, at the same time, the people who took out the loans obviously hid it from the from everyone else. They didn't pass this information down. If Belobog had known about this, they could have easily just had the fees on hand to be paid back to the IPC as soon as connections have been re-established, you know? Like, the founders of the city are definitely at fault for throwing the people now into the cold water because no one even knew the debt existed except for the IPC. But yeah, the late fees and interest is kind of stupid. You didn't even know the people were still here. This little place is top tier. They put Whoa! Pog? That is a very good dinner. I hope you enjoy. But yeah, let's see how this plays out. Why is Mummy here?
I understand, Miss Rania. No need to explain. Your city is facing immense difficulties.
Isn't she like
My
super rich?
intention is simply to ensure that you have all the relevant intel.
Couldn't you have come a bit sooner?
The life of a navigator is a busy one. You should be glad that I made it in time.
Himiko.
There is some important information that I must pass on to you, Supreme Guardian. It is my hope that it will better equip you to make a wise and informed decision.
I mean, Himiko's literally wearing...
Please, tell me what you know, Miss Himiko.
like at least $10,000 in gold at the moment. I would be willing to guess that Himiko is on the wealthier side of things. I don't think quite yet Asta. But like, you know, I mean, sure, the clothes could have been a gift from someone. But like, that dress alone with all the gold, like, ornaments on it, Her outfit alone is probably in the tens of thousands of dollars. Anyway, we could just pay. We could just ask Asta, like, hey Asta, you owe us for, you know, saving the space station you're on. Let's sell off Himiko's outfits. I mean, we can charge extra for just saying that she wore them.
I happen to have a friend with knowledge of Topaz. What Topaz said about her home world is indeed true, which is why she believes that the IPC's takeover of Belobog is the only way of ensuring the city's survival.
And this friend is probably us.
But there is one thing she intentionally left out. Not all worlds that have accepted the IPC's terms have been saved.
You mean...
Performing ecological reconstruction on a planet carries inevitable risks. According to the intel provided by my friend, the success rate for the ecological reconstruction of worlds using the IPC's technology is 63%.
Oh my god.
Only 63% of planets succeed?
Corky, oh no.
That's not exactly comforting.
This is the overall average across all IPC projects. The success rate of projects personally handled by Topaz is above 80%. She's undoubtedly one of the most capable people in her field. I wanted to bring these numbers, these probabilities, to light. I think it's only fair that you know all the facts before making a decision. Ultimately, it's up to you, Supreme Guardian, to make the final call.
Yeah, and if playing strategy games has taught me anything, that 80% chance of Topaz actually means that it's guaranteed to go wrong. Because as we all know, it is somehow more likely to hit an 80% chance, to miss an 80% chance, than it is to miss a 63% chance.
I understand. Thank you, Miss Himiko. This information is of great help. Regardless of how alluring their promises may be, this contract is nothing more than a gamble. As a leader, I cannot let the future of Belobog hinge on a roll of the dice.
Now that you've decided, I don't have to pretend to be impartial anymore. I think you're making the right choice, Branya.
Astral friends, I have an idea, but for it to work, I'll need everyone's cooperation. I need some time to rally all the residents in the city, and then I'll meet with Topaz again. Please locate her for me. It doesn't matter where she is or what she's doing. And if the IPC is still trying to take over Belobog's assets, I ask that you do everything in your power to stop them.
Don't worry. Leave it to us. We'll find her. It won't be easy dealing with her, but these two will help me get the job done.
Belobog's future is not for sale. And we'll never forget the friends who stood by us in our time of need. Not once, but twice. Stay safe, everyone.
It is Himiko time. Let's go. And talk here. The more details, the better. Investment smoothly. Special technology. Yep. Svarog. Okay. So this is just a recap of what we
should
already
be waiting
know.
for us in Rivet Town, right?
Yeah.
Here we go again. Back to our old stomping grounds for another adventure.
I like this. I like that we get to tour the old place. Whose quest is this? I see.
It's getting late. Where to now?
Ribbit Town.
The Supreme Guardian has briefed me on the situation and asked that I assist you in locating Topaz. Ready to enter Rivet Town? We'll go in together when everyone is set. Keep
Ready.
your guards up.
Again! I'll just keep with this. I tried so hard to make my regular team work in this fight, and it
Destination
just
reached.
didn't. That's fancy.
Would you look at that? Huh. I never would have guessed it'd be here. But I don't see any mech or weapons. This place is completely surrounded by mountains. Surely they can't be.
Affirmative. The weapons are concealed within the towering rock formations.
No wonder we couldn't find the automaton factory. It was right under our noses all along. Wait a minute. You said these weapons have been hidden here from the very beginning? That means the architects of Eurillo 6 never used them in their fight against the Legion.
Correct. After the
Yep.
IPC departed from this world more than 700 years ago, no one has possessed the necessary knowledge for activating these weapons.
Nambi.
The architects used the IPC blueprints to construct replica automatons. However, the overwhelming majority of the combatants, commanded by Elisa Rand, were human.
I see. The stories about this world are truly captivating.
I would like to ask you a question, Topaz.
You're awful polite for a big robot. Ask. Don't be shy.
If the IPC does not intervene, this world is doomed. Are you convinced of this conclusion beyond any doubt?
Aw. My guy has been running
Yes.
calculations.
I've gone through countless case studies, and they all point to the same conclusion. Any world that comes into contact with a Stellaron is doomed. On the surface, things may appear to be getting better since the Astral Express lent a helping hand. But sooner or later,
Big screen.
the underlying problems will resurface. A looming crisis can often lie hidden beneath the illusion of prosperity, unnoticed by many.
I don't like how Nambi is like eyeing the tech and the screen and everything, and led us exactly to the person we needed to beat up in the previous section. Is Nambi like actually Fentilia or something? Like, what's going on here? This is sus.
Understood.
Understood. That's it? You don't have any thoughts on the matter?
Emotional readings indicate that your response is sincere and accurate. That is all I wish to confirm regarding this matter. While my opinion on the future of this planet may differ from yours, it ultimately holds no weight. I am merely a tool, not a decision maker.
If only my colleagues had the same self-awareness as you. Come on, Numby. We've got some assessing to do.
Ass-assing. And then she breasted boobily off the stage. I mean,
Topaz
between...
disappeared after leaving Rivet Town.
On a scale from
subordinates
0
flooded
to
in and took
Himiko, her boob physics is a solid 9.5. Your emotions for Topaz are very similar to your feelings for Sampo. The first thing I tried to say, but I forgot his name earlier, was like the informant that told Topaz about stuff. Like, is it Sampo? Like, sure, we were assuming that Sampo works for the Stellaron Hunters, but he could just work for the IPC.
The IPC soldiers are well equipped. It
If
wouldn't
she
be
does.
wise to fight them head on. Captain, what do you have in mind?
You're right, Miss Himiko. We'll be using the automaton stealth bomb to cover our tracks.
Automaton stealth bomb?
I'll explain later. Let's get moving.
No, we all assumed that. Yep. Not just me. Everyone.
Look, down there! It's the IPC!
Keep noise to a minimum, everyone. We don't want to alert the enemy to our presence. It's time to deploy the automaton stealth bomb.
Yeah. No, I have, like... I haven't looked nearly as closely into it.
Are you ready? Use the automaton stealth bomb to... Remember,
Okay.
try to avoid being noticed.
Mm-hmm. Beep, 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 beep. Is my first target just this one guy? I guess so.
Oh, wow! We wiped them all out in a single explosion! That's what you call efficiency!
It's a shame we had to resort to this method, but we had no choice.
You Silvermane guards sure are a righteous bunch.
I mean, yeah, they are.
I've seen standard issue robots like these before. It's an IPC field team leader.
Correct. The exterior is similar to the Grizzly, but its weapons and armor are more advanced.
So the thing with Sampo working for the Stellaron Hunters in my case, I haven't looked nearly as deeply into the matter as, say, like, the Reddit would have, with, like, trying to equate him to someone on the team photo, like to Sam, who we know exists, like, you know, all that matter. But the only reason I thought that he might be a Stellaron Hunter with a big might is just because he seems too tech savvy to be a native Balabogian, and also like his ability to just travel unhindered between the overworld and the underworld heavily implies that he has some sort of teleportation equipment that would be very that would be otherworldly, so the guards would never find it. Like the star anchors that we use. You know? Yeah, very horny for both Scamper and Top Ass, but already ready to fight them whenever they appear. Yeah, we've been over this. we've been over the whole conversation back when I read Homestuck. Also, I love that Seda called her potas. Potatoes.
Hopefully the automaton stealth bomb will still be effective. Let me know when you're ready. Are you ready? Use the automaton stealth. Remember, try to avoid...
Kamikaze time! Hey, idiots!
Woohoo! The coast is clear!
To be honest, I didn't think it would be so powerful. Good thing everything went according to plan.
Up.
This is the road that Topaz took when she left Rivet Town.
Let's find her. and tell her about Bronya's decision.
This time, the gloves are off.
Wee. Hey, Svarog.
Mr. Svarog? Are you alright? I hope Topaz and her IPC henchmen didn't hurt you.
Greetings, outsiders. System functions are normal. I have had no conflict with the IPC's representatives.
Hey, Daddy. Sorry, I mean Daddy. Sorry, I mean yes.
Such a result would be highly undesirable.
The music. Why is the music in this game so good? Like, I've already been a huge fan of Genshin, but like percentage-wise of the soundtrack, I enjoy way more of the music in Star Rail than I do in the music in Genshin. This is just my vibe, you know? Anyway, Svarog is the reason that Malva downloaded this game. He saw him in my stream and was like, yep, hot robot.
Topaz is ahead. She had the means to force me to comply with her orders, but chose not to. From her perspective, the only way to preserve Belobog is by incorporating it into the IPC. While I do not agree with her viewpoint, I lack the computational power to provide evidence to the contrary. While it is unlikely, I still encourage the avoidance of any potential conflicts.
Unlikely potential? Meaning there could still be conflicts.
Don't worry, March. The Express never pursues conflict as a first means. But if it comes down to it, we won't back down either. That's how it's always been.
Himeko's right. As long as we can look at ourselves in the mirror and know we did the right thing, that's all that matters.
Yeah. Like, my favorite piece of Genshin music is actually the area theme medley they made for the story preview trailer video. Travails, I think, is the name.
Why would Topaz come here? Is she looking for something?
It's possible. Many mysteries lurk beneath the surface of this world.
Oh, hey there, slowpokes. I was starting to think you weren't gonna show up.
Hi, Topaz.
This lady next to Miss March looks oddly familiar.
Pleasure to meet you, Miss Topaz. I'm Himiko, the Astral Express's navigator.
Oh, wow. I remember now. The illustrious Miss Himiko. Some of my colleagues dream about meeting you.
Do I have any fans?
I'd be surprised if you didn't. Don't underestimate the reputation of the Nameless out among the stars. You're following in the footsteps of the great Akavili, after all.
I'm pleased to see how well everyone's been getting along. Topaz, based on your greeting, I presume you have a good grasp of the current situation?
Of course! The deadline has already passed, but Bronya still hasn't signed the contract. I think I can guess what's holding her back.
Please, don't misunderstand us, Miss Topaz. We have no intention of opposing the IPC or its board of directors. But we have very dear friends in Row 6.
Trash cats, yes.
Standing idly by and watching them sign an unfair contract goes against everything the Nameless are about.
Miss Himeko, Marco. Sorry for interrupting. But this doesn't sound like a negotiation.
It isn't.
We needn't waste our time, March. She made her decision 10 minutes ago.
There's no fooling the Astral Express. You're absolutely right. Differing views don't necessarily mean one person is right and the other is wrong. However, to keep things moving forward, there's usually only one solution.
Huh? What do you mean?
My superiors have granted me the approval I need.
I wonder what she sounds like suffering. Oh my god, Guri. Your vacation time has been approved?
I wish. So many eager faces. I won't keep you in the dark any longer. Approval to launch an attack on the members of the Astral Express.
Hello.
The best kept secret to getting something over the line? Always be ready to turn the tables. Go, Numby.
Numby.
Projects under my wing have no room for error.
It's so cute. But yeah, Warp Trotter, you know?
You can't run! Try that again!
I don't like the robots because I don't have anything against them except for my healer and sheer damage.
Told you I could fight. Gotta try hard. Watch this awesome move! You don't look so good.
Ow. Did I mention that I hate these robots passionately?
Price.
Lance ablaze.
They are
Lance
the worst.
forward.
Told you I could fight. You! Let me tend your wounds. Try that again.
If I can't bring physical Trailblazer like in this area
Try that again.
because of the bosses, I prefer the barrier robots actually because the barrier ones can't heal.
Scales. World cleansing dragon.
Told you I could fight. You can't run.
I sense a storm. Heaven surge. Break.
Lance at the ready.
You don't look so good.
The times are changed. Heaven surge.
Die.
I'm on guard.
Thank you.
Try that again. Gotta try hard some. Watch this awesome move.
I mean, yeah, but my Kafka is too low
Lance forward.
The times are
because I kind of forgot I owned one.
Surge.
Lance at the ready.
And I've been pumping my resources into Darhang.
Tough luck running into me.
Boop. Boop. Bonk.
Try that again.
Did that fucker just get to the top of the turn order? Sometimes I don't understand the turn order manipulation this game does.
Heaven surge. Price.
I'm on guard.
Bonk.
Try that again. You don't look so good.
Yep.
You can't run. Gotta try hard to watch
Your
this
funeral.
awesome move.
The times are changed. Heaven's surge. Break!
I love Dan Hang. He deals so much damage. It's so
Try that
nice.
again.
Ow.
The strength. Heaven's surge. Rise! Awaken, dormant
I should have waited.
World cleansing dragon.
That's scant. You know he deals so much
Lance
damage.
ablaze.
I mean, sometimes. If you're lucky with the ricochets, or only fighting a single enemy.
Nice teamwork.
Try that again.
Heaven's surge. Break!
You bully. You can't run.
Ah, great.
Try that again.
Oh, whatever.
It's time.
Gotta try hard to watch this awesome move.
I would not like him in this fight. Because there's always 5 enemies and they keep respawning. So his dot also doesn't stack on them.
Sent a storm. Heaven's surge.
There are situations where he just isn't that good, unfortunately.
Try that again.
At the same time, I could be running this battle in auto and be fine. Because it's really boring.
You can't run. Try that again. What's in your prescription?
Yeah, my Himiko would just die.
Awaken, world cleansing dragon. Heaven's surge. Break.
Lance at the ready.
Try that
And
again.
bonk.
Gotta try hard. Watch this awesome move. Let me turn your.
I sent a storm. Heaven's surge. Rise!
You can't run.
I'm on guard.
Oh no, I accidentally killed him.
Try that again.
Lance ablaze. Lance
Yep.
forward.
Tough luck running into me. You can't run. What's in your
That's great.
prescription?
Heaven's surge.
Die.
Awaken the world cleansing dragon.
Lance at the ready.
Oh no, the review.
Try that again. Gotta try hard to watch
Nice.
this awesome move. You can't run. Here. Try that again.
The strength. Heaven's Surge.
Da, 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 da. But yeah, this is kind of my life for the next 5 minutes. Beep, 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 beep. Yay, they are back. Move.
My turn.
I love when they are back. It is my favorite time of the day. They lied. Oh no! Anyway.
Inevitable.
Try that again. You can't run. Gotta try hard. Watch this awesome move. Try that again. What's in your prescription?
Nice teamwork.
I still don't quite understand the purpose of imaginary break if
awaken the world cleansing dragon.
If ice break
Heaven's Surge
is on the table.
Told you I could bite.
I'm on guard.
Because most of the time imaginary break just feels like worse ice.
Need a doctor?
Because with ice they are stunned for 2 full turns.
You can't run. Go away.
Bonk. Ow. Rude.
Strength. Heaven's Surge. Break.
Gotta try hard. Watch this awesome move.
Die. No. Uh-oh.
Try that again.
This could actually hurt, they thought. And then realized, no. No, it couldn't.
Heaven's Surge. Rise. Awaken, dormant world cleansing dragon.
It's time. Lance ablaze! Lance forward!
Boom!
Tough luck running into.
Okay, we're about done.
Let me tend your wound.
Unless I do that, then we are not about done.
Lance at the ready.
My turn. Phew. Try that again. Help me! You can't run. Gotta try hard. Watch this awesome move.
Freeze! Yay!
Heaven's Surge. Break.
Yeah. Ow.
Lance ablaze!
I think March's best line is still "You're annoying." It's so funny. There we go. Just takes like 5 minutes. Or like 10, rather.
Incredible. No wonder the Astral Express is so highly regarded. Finished warming up? Now it's my turn.
Stop! All of you, put down your weapons.
Branya! Oh, you're here just in time. Things were about to get out of control.
Supreme Guardian. I was starting to wonder whether you'd left the Express crew to fend for themselves. That would hardly be becoming of you.
I would never do such a thing. There was an important matter that required my attention.
More important than this?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. I think you'll understand the significance once you see it. In short, I need you to help us evaluate our current progress.
Help you? That's interesting. I was under the impression you'd already decided to obstruct our operations here.
I have read your letter word for word, Miss Topaz. And your childhood experiences truly touched me. Your hometown once experienced a similar catastrophe to Yarillo 6. So I can understand your perspective on the issue and the position you have taken. It's because of this empathy you have that I still hold out a glimmer of hope. Despite all that's happened, I hope we can still find common ground through peaceful means.
I have to admit, talking to you is always such a pleasure. I apologize for my behavior just now. It was inappropriate. I admire your determination.
The power of gay.
Seeing as we've come this far, I've changed my mind. I'll hold off a little longer and see what you have to show me. But remember, winning over the higher-ups won't be easy.
I understand. That's why I've been taking things one step at a time. The first step was changing your mind. Members of the Express, we'll need your help too.
Yes. We can talk about it, and I agree. Bing.
What a dismal sight. This district. Have you been here before?
Yes.
Yes. This is where we put an end to it all.
And then began again.
That's right.
I'm gonna make a tea. I will be right back. I will leave you with a stare.
Nice. 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 Nice.
LKAS is the free daily encounter. Nice. I need to log in later and do the daily pulls. Because I will forget, like... I need to do them every time you tell me, or I'll not finish them, I think. Anyway, the tea is prepared. It now just needs to cool down to drinking temperature. It is the same tea I've been drinking for half a week. Bancha. And yeah, let's go.
Kyle, sorry for the delay. Are we clear to proceed?
The path ahead is clear, Madam Guardian. You and your companions can proceed north without hindrance.
Excellent. The mountain road ahead
I mean, if
is
you
a little
wanna,
treacherous.
sure.
Watch
I'd
your step.
appreciate it.
Let's go.
What is this place? We've never been here before, right?
We've only recently discovered this domain. Let's keep moving forward. What I want to show you is just ahead.
But it looks similar. Wow.
Look. The people of Belobog have not given up. I just want to give them a chance.
Whoa.
Do you two recognize that broken down machine over there?
I do. Is it possible to be nostalgic for a game that released this year?
I thought you might. Miss Topaz, I know you've done a lot of research into Belobog. I was wondering if there was any information on the engine of creation in your records?
Not at all. Which is why I find it so incredible. Such a massive feat of engineering, yet there's not a single mention of it in any of the Strategic Investment Department's reports.
I may know the reason why. The engine of creation was constructed solely by the people of Belobog, without any external assistance. The project was led by the first Supreme Guardian, Alyssa Rand. While warriors fought on the front lines, the engineers worked tirelessly behind the scenes, designing and constructing it.
So what you're saying is, the engine of creation was a weapon constructed by the Belabogians themselves?
Yes, but not entirely. The engine of creation was commissioned for combat shortly after its completion, and played a significant role in the battles against the Legion. But Alyssa Rand had a long-term vision, one that nobody anticipated. For a long time, this feat of engineering was codenamed the Geological Reconstruction Unit. It was actually given a much grander purpose: to help the Belabogians rebuild their homeland and restore their world to its former glory, after driving away all those who threatened it.
Remarkable. A vision that would transcend both time and generations of Belabogians. Madame Rand was truly an inspiring leader. Not to take away from the Supreme Guardian in front of me.
Belobog had visions?
She's
Yes.
quite the inspiring leader as well.
Thank you. But I didn't really do anything.
I mean, Teyvat has to be somewhere.
All I did was bring the people of Belobog together and make them aware that our hard-earned freedom was under immense threat once again. If we want to preserve this freedom, we must act and show those who doubt us that we, Belobog, have the will and the ability to control our own destiny. The outcome of our mobilization speaks for itself. The children of Belobog have made their decision. They have chosen to preserve this homeland with their own two hands.
I must say, I didn't anticipate this at all. I'll fight for this opportunity for you, Branya. I shouldn't have conflated your own circumstances with my childhood. That was a serious lapse of judgment on my part.
I am looking forward to the final chapter in Genshin, but I also don't really want it. Because, like, minor spoilers from the Travails trailer. If what Dainsleif says in the trailer is true, we will have to either severely injure or kill him in the final chapter. Oh, I see. That too. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if Teyvat is somewhere in this realm, because the rules that govern Teyvat are very localized to the one planet, which reminds me a lot of how Punklord functions, where the abilities of the people on Punklord are localized to Punklord, even though they work everywhere in the universe, which has like parallels to me to how Teyvat works. The elements could just be a localized phenomenon exclusive to the planet, but close enough to the paths that interastral travelers, like the travelers, can interact with it without much trouble. You know? Could all be connected. There's nothing in either game that points that they couldn't be. So I wouldn't be surprised. There's just also nothing that says that they have to be. But like, I don't want... I'm scared of the final chapter of Genshin. Yeah.
My world never had a resolute leader, so people gave up on the idea of saving themselves long ago. But your civilization has persisted through the snow and storms for 700 years. A truly admirable feat.
Then, are you willing to retract your previous decision? As for the debt, we'll find a way to gradually repay it. But it'll take some time.
Unfortunately, the acquisition of Eurillo 6 is a strategic decision that's been approved by the IPC's top brass. Even if I wanted to overturn it, convincing them would be extremely difficult. Unless...
Oh.
Don't worry, Miss Topaz. Myself and all of the Nameless aboard the Astral Express are willing to vouch for this world.
Fantastic. That might just work. As for the, reports and potential accountability... I'll handle it.
Miss Topaz, you mentioned accountability.
Don't worry, it's nothing I can't handle. There are more important things than titles and ranks. Finding the best solution is what matters most.
They're gonna demote her?
If that's what they want to do, then so be it. I've long passed the stage of working just for money.
Damn.
Thank you so much for all you've done. I never thought we'd drag the Express into a crisis again. Much less one that might cause a rift between you and the IPC.
Rift? I wouldn't go that far. Also, it's me who's mostly to blame. I didn't keep my subordinates in check.
It's true that the APC requires you to go through 17 rounds of interviews.
17? Oh! I think I might know who you're talking about. You could say he's a special case. For most people, the interview process is much shorter.
I'm glad we're able to discuss some lighter topics. Well, you all need some rest after everything you've been through. I've arranged rooms for you all at the Goethe Hotel. Miss Topaz, if you need somewhere comfortable to stay.
I appreciate the offer, but I need to head back and deliver my reports. It's been great getting to know you both. I hope we can work together again in the future. Only next time under better circumstances.
But yeah, I think their element would be imaginary. I'm just not sure about the flip side of things. If the Traveler would be playable in Star Rail, obviously the Trailblazers would be playable in Genshin as well. Barrel. Aw. These environments are so pretty. Ha! Hello. just a tiny amount of credits, your friend will gain a new lease on life and its operating system will function smoother than the star rail that lines the cosmos. Pretend to be clueless. Star rail? This is the track over to the Astral Express runs. You must have heard of them, right? Those elusive star-seeking travelers. Mm-hmm. They don't care about customer service. Oops. That's why we of the IPC are here to clean up the mess while I'm from the Astral Express. What do you, I mean, you know, I didn't mean to badmouth you. Can we talk? Okay, I like them. I like them. They're funny. Necessarily, Starry could be both before or way after. I mean, it could also be during. Like, this could be happening at the same time. And running into Genshin could actually be a parallel story event. The patch cycles of the games line up well enough for that. I think they aren't too far apart. And even then, they are not too long, so... Like... A trash can. Aw. I like this district. I especially love this. Look at this. That's so cool. Treasure chest or trash can? Trash can, obviously. Style 2023. Yes, exactly. And can you blame her? I was like, every time I play this game, I'm reminded of like MiHoYo's thing for communicating most of the character design through hairstyle and outfit. But it's still like, I'm into Sambo, I can blame no one if they like trash, yeah. Yeah. Understandable. Have a nice day. The general variety of base models, I think, is still better in this game than it is in Genshin. Whoa. Okay. Where's the final treasure chest? Am I blind? I am blind. Hello. There it is.
It's getting late. Where to now?
Wait, there's just a bit more model variety in this game compared to Genshin. The cast is still very much,
I've been wondering,
not taking many
how
chances.
did you figure out what was happening here on Belobog, Himeko?
Well, you know, keeping an eye on the crew is just another part of a navigator's job.
But I still like the pick they chose for, like, the character models a bit more in this game. It still feels like there's a bit more variety. Boop. Whoa, there's a lot of stuff here.
March was looking forward to the Soul Warm Festival for ages. Looks like
Yeah,
she's
I'm
missed a
confused
chance
too.
this time. I never thought this trip would be so... tiring. Time for bed.
Bed.
In light of the events that have transpired, we will be taking the following disciplinary measures against you. Your rank will be demoted from P45 to P44 with corresponding adjustment to your basic salary. All bonuses for the current cycle will be revoked, including stock options and performance bonuses. You will need to submit an additional report regarding this incident to Diamond. If you have any objections to this penalty, you may also file an appeal in writing.
I have no objections.
Understood. Is there anything else anyone would like to add? If there are no further remarks, this meeting is concluded.
Who's that voice?
You only got demoted 1 rank? Phew, you dodged a bullet there. Pretty big project to mess up on. Someone must be looking out for you. Oh, they've already left the call. Ugh, this voice changer is driving me crazy.
Let me turn it off.
Aventurine, why are you still on the line?
Hey, what's with the hostility? It's not like I'm your boss. Oh wait, I guess I am now. My apologies. I'm still getting used to my new place in the hierarchy.
Can I help you? If you've got something to say it already.
Oh, nothing important. Just checking in on you. I told you Eurillo 6 would be a high-risk, low-reward case. Why do you even bother? In our line of work, having a kind heart can be more of a liability than an asset. If you're not careful, you'll end up leading yourself down a dead-end road.
Anything else? If not, I'm hanging up.
Wait, hold on a minute. Don't hang up, I get it. You're not in the mood for this conversation right now. Okay, how about this? Something that might interest you. While you were enjoying your playtime on Eurillo 6, Diamond was busy taking care of the head honcho of the Building Material Logistics Department. That's why he didn't attend today's meeting.
A Terravan?
That's right. The renowned Terravan. One of the 7 board members. He's throwing his support behind us instead of the Marketing Development Department for once. Oswaldo won't be laughing anymore. Diamond's been a great help to both of us. Your antics on such a crucial day can't exactly have painted the Strategic Investment Department in a good light, you know? Since you get the point, let's get down to business. I'm currently at Pierpoint. There's a major deal that could affect the whole department. I just so happen to need a reliable project manager for the job. What do you say, old friend?
Huh. And what prompted the mighty Aventurine to start collaborating with others?
Penacony. What else?
What?
That's right. Now that's the kind of reaction I was hoping for.
Hold on a minute. Diamond picked you for this project? I was expecting someone like Opal or Obsidian to handle it. At least someone higher than rank P46.
Honestly, who knows? The family has some pretty questionable characters. If you ask me, doing business with them is a lost cause. But as we both know, the IPC does more than just business deals. Guess it's my time to shine. So, how about it? This is a rare opportunity. Consider it. You never know, you might even be able to make up for your blunder on Eurillo 6.
I'll get back to you later.
Oh, this will be so hard to keep track of.
Seems like it's just one wild ride after another.
One advantage that Genshin has in storytelling is that the area stories are quite self-contained.
I hope I made the right decision this time.
This isn't. They're not extinct.
The snow is mesmerizing.
I love Belobog. It's such a cool design. Yes! Worth. Pog. Hello, is this Faye? Bum bum. Yes. That's good. Anyway, please allow me to introduce myself. I'm Wilder from the Interestral Peace Corporation's Strategic Investment Department. I'm contacting you to recommend you a video game. What? Now, please allow me to get back to the introduction. This game is called Ethereum Wars. It's galactic tier top-class AAA cultural brand spearheaded by the IPC's Marketing Development Department in collaboration with the Interestral Network and Interestral Peace Media. Get the point. Don't worry, I'm getting there. Ethereum Wars is a card collection game, but it's nothing like the ordinary trading card games you've imagined. Here you can use the IPC's cutting-edge ether copying technology to record any creature you've seen and send an ether coin. And you can print them out and use them to compete against other players. Let your ether spirits fight for your glory. How does it sound? Pretty cool. The IPC's cutting-edge ether copying technology? I feel like you might have lifted some technology from Punk Lord there, my friend. Sounds fun, where can play? Where? Awesome! Finally got a new player for my favorite game! Anyway, if you're interested, feel free to come to the Rivertown Plaza in Eureka 6 to try it for yourself. Be right there. Only Fantasy Pog? Anyway, this stream is sponsored, apparently, by the game. That was an ad read. Like... Thank you for the practice, I guess. This stream is sponsored by the IPC's latest game, Ethereum Wars. How's my ad voice?
Stop worrying, Mom.
I am about to. Chill. Okay, we're gonna check this out because I have nothing better to do.
Uh-huh. Who's Wilder? And what's Ethereum Wars? A game ad? Using the IPC's cutting-edge ether copying technology, we can record any creature you've seen inside of an ether coin. Just print it out and compete against other players. Let your ether spirits fight for your glory. Whoa, seems pretty neat, don't you think?
I gotta say, sounds pretty cool.
Right? I knew you were a gamer. Want to check it out on the way?
Let's do it.
Awesome! I've heard that Stellaron Hunter girl uses this kind of tech. Maybe we can see it in action. It's at the Rivettown Plaza, right? Let's hit the road.
Did I say so?
There's no time like the present.
Feels a lot like the IPC might have stolen some technology from Punk Lord. I guess Punk Lord might be an IPC planet. Who knows? Ta-da! Oh. Oh. Okay. Oh yeah. Yeah. Ba, 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 ba. Hello.
That uniform. Was it him that texted you?
Hello.
I knew you'd come. Come on, let's chat about Ethereum Wars. I've been playing it for 18 years, so ask me anything.
Bruh,
I'll tell
what?
you everything I know.
Guy's been playing games longer than I've been playing games. What the fuck? What kind of game is this exactly?
Yeah. Can you give us an overview?
Can't believe this is voiced.
Why, it'd be my pleasure. I could talk to you about Ethereum Wars all day.
Have you heard of the critically acclaimed MMORPG Final Fantasy XIV? Now with an expanded free trial up to and including level 70, including the critically acclaimed Heavensward and Stormblood expansions?
Ethereum Wars. The name says it all. It's a collectible card game that uses ether copying tech, and ether coins are what you use to play.
Yeah, I've been very late to the video game market.
Using an ether coin, players can store creatures they've encountered in the form of an ether, and then manifest them as ether spirits to battle against other players.
Can I also manifest Lumine spirits?
Collect, battle, train, and upgrade. That's Ethereum Wars' motto.
Gotta catch 'em all.
I never expected the corporation to know anything about ether copying tech. I thought that was something only punk lordian hackers could handle.
Haha, you're right. The technology itself originated from Punk Lord, but with the relentless efforts of the IPC and the Intelligentsia Guild, we've also gained a basic understanding of how to edit ether.
I see.
We might not be able to manipulate the data of reality as easily as those hackers can, but we're not far behind.
I think it'd be better if the IPC avoided it. It sounds pretty dangerous.
IPC just accidentally deleting an entire planet. Whoops. An entire team of Lumine? Yes.
You mentioned something about the Interastral Tournament Festival? What is that?
Oh, great question! The festival is actually a tournament organized by the Ethereum Wars Gaming Association at the end of each season, and is open to players from across the universe. Gamers will come together to relax, share tips and tricks, and have a blast playing the game. However, due to Stellarons blocking interstellar routes, the festival was changed to online attendance at the last minute. Nevertheless, for those who insist on attending in person, our offline venue is still open to them.
Sounds like the association really cares about their players.
That's an e-sport too?
Well, that's...
Do we have to start an interrogation right now? I know the IPC aren't exactly our friends, but that's not just his fault.
I love the phrasing, that's not just his fault, implying that it is also his fault.
That's right. Any idea where we can give it a spin?
Oh, I can't believe it! I finally managed to successfully promote the game!
Why is your text so big?
Is it that difficult? Oh wait, does this game suck?
No, of course not. It's just, as someone who's been playing this game for so long, I guess it's hard for those who haven't played it to understand. I swear on my reputation that this game is truly the best form of entertainment out there. I'll take the rap if you don't like it. There's no time to waste. Since you're both interested, let me take you to the festival service hall to register your accounts. This way.
Okay. Whoa.
The atmosphere here is so different now. It's so lively.
So you guys have been here before? The corporation recently saw the potential in Eurillo 6 and decided to renovate this old weapon.
There's a WAP.
Take a look.
Don't make the NPC run faster than his dialogue, please.
Festival will be held this year. The Ethereum Wars Gaming Association specifically chose this planet to help rejuvenate it and bring it up to date with the latest trends.
Good, good. Everything is going according to plan.
Everything according to Keikaku. What the fuck?
Is that... Mr. Giovanni, is that you?
Oh, Wilder! I was just wondering where you'd got to.
Giovanni. Why does that
And you
name
brought
ring a
along
bell?
two beautiful young ladies. Welcome to my arena. If I'm not mistaken, you're the Trailblazers, right?
Yeah.
So, I presume you two have heard about the Interastral Tournament Festival. Have you come to show off your skills?
Is he going to try and steal my Pokemon?
Oh, psst. Look at his mask. Pretty cool, don't you think?
Correct. Where do we sign up? No.
Just as I expected. You're exactly as they say in the rumors. My name is Giovanni Di Giorgio de Epsilon, a humble private trader from Epsilon and the sole sponsor of this year's Interastral Tournament Festival.
What a name.
If there's anything I can do for you, don't hesitate to ask.
Can we just talk about that his name is essentially
Introducing
fucking
yourself, Mr. Giovanni
meme?
D... something something?
Isn't there like an ancient song that starts with a line of like, my name is Giovanni Giorgio, but everyone calls me Giorgio. Giovanni Di Giorgio? Oh god, does he have a stand? Is the card game his stand?
You seem like a pretty important person. What brings you to this kind of place?
And take off your mask so you can get a better look at you.
How humorous. As much as I'd like to oblige, this mask is a necessary precaution for me.
Is it?
Let's leave something to the imagination, shall we? Now, let me answer Ms. March's question. As you can see, the Interastral Tournament Festival is about to be held on this beautiful, icy planet. And as the sole sponsor of this event, it's only natural for me to come to the tournament venue and check on its operations. Furthermore, I'd also like to get to know the players of the tournament, including yourselves. One can never have too many friends when it comes to doing business in this vast universe of ours. If you'd be willing to call me friend, it would be a great honor to have you as such.
Wow, weird mask, strange vibes, a little out of touch. But he seems friendly enough, right?
Monthly friendship payments are due in the first of each month.
Is that all you care about?
That's a good one. You're even funnier than I imagined. I'll take that as an acceptance of our friendship.
Hey, perfect
Pleasure
fantasy.
to meet you, Mr. Giovanni.
I believe Wilder has already filled you in on the Ethereum Wars, but if you have any questions about the Interastral Tournament Festival, I'll be more than happy to answer them for you.
Mr. Giovanni, let me take care of it. It's my job, after all.
Don't worry, Wilder. It's only natural that I introduce the festival to my new friends here. You can go ahead and attend to other matters while I show these two around.
Thank you, Mr. Giovanni. I'll be off then.
Why is this guy so
Feel free to
sus?
ask me about the Interastral Tournament Festival and the venue. Is there anything in particular you'd like to know?
What's this place?
Belobog's weapon testing ground. At least it was 700 years ago. While renovating this place,
Jojo,
we stumbled
right?
upon quite a few automaton production lines,
Jojo.
all covered in thick layers of dust. Several hundred years ago, the people of Belobog tested the performance of their combat automatons here.
Also, that does actually make him a Jojo, because that's the only justification of how Giorno is a Jojo, because his name is Giorno Giovanni. Jojo. The pronunciation is the only thing that matters.
But now, under my sponsorship, the IPC and the Ethereum Wars Gaming Association have transformed this place into the competition venue for the tournament.
Giovanni.
In other words, this place is now my arena.
Yeah, it's Giovanna. But still, same vibe. Uh-huh.
That's all I can share about that at the moment. Is there anything else you'd like to know? Indeed. Have you seen the big circular platform down below? When the championship commences, this space will serve as the arena for Ethereum Wars players to showcase their skills and where they'll vie for supremacy. During the festival, you'll have the chance to mingle with players from all over the universe, share experiences, level up your ether spirits, and challenge each other. Ah, yes, my apologies. I should have mentioned this earlier, but because of the well-known Stellaron problem, many players won't be able to attend in person. So it's likely you'll mostly encounter familiar faces during the event.
This is game 4. We didn't want to make event-exclusive NPCs other than the 2 we've already made. Got it. I think the reason that Jojo is sus to me is that his voice cadence and mannerisms are like spelling out villain. You do not VO a good character like this.
It's simple. First, you need to register your account at a terminal in this festival service hall. Oh, you haven't created one, correct? After you've successfully created and registered your account, I'll delve into all the details of the festival. But for now, you'll have to deal with the suspense for just a little bit longer. You've certainly got quite the active imagination. Rest assured, I'm just passionate about gaming. I love observing how players compete and cooperate with each other. I have no hidden agendas, I can assure you of that. I swear on my reputation and my mask.
If you want me to believe you, don't go at the end of this statement. Bruh. Among Us. He's the imposter.
I have a question. You've been explaining a lot about the venue, but I'm still confused about the game. Can we actually give it a go?
Why, of course, not a problem. I'll make an exception just for you. You can borrow my ether spirits and experience the thrill of battle. What's all the commotion?
Actually, does the outfit remind anyone else, strangely, of Zhongli?
Hey, twerp! Hand over that coin.
Oh, you little brat! Who said you could touch this?
But this is mine. I found it on the ground.
Hey, that's enough! Picking on a kid, are we?
Outworlder lady, careful! They're dangerous.
Don't sweat it. Leave them to us.
I say, my IPC friends, I can see how captivated you are by that coin. Am I right in assuming that you're also Ethereum Wars players?
masked dude come from? And what does it have to do with you, whether I'm a player or not?
Exactly! What's it to you? Sneaking around with a mask on? You must be some kind of creep.
What I'm getting at is this. Since you're both players, why not have a showdown to settle the matter? Following the proper rules of the game, of course. But instead of this young boy, I propose that these two young ladies be the challengers. If they lose, the coin will naturally become yours, and you can do as you wish with it. But if you lose, I would kindly ask that you gracefully accept defeat and refrain from causing any more trouble in my arena. Are we all in agreement?
How about you use the bat to resolve the differences?
I wouldn't advise it. Violence wouldn't make for a very interesting outcome, now would it? Let's all agree to keep things peaceful and enjoyable.
Yeah, the
Now, Mr.
bombastic
Giovanni's
side-eye.
ready. Now's our chance to check out this game and see if it lives up to the hype.
I was gonna say, like, just the eye contact in that moment was fantastic. Giving me criminally offensive side-eye.
Here are a few beginner-level ether spirits for you. They'll help you get the hang of the game's pace and rules. If you have trouble handling these beginner spirits, it might indicate that this game isn't the best choice for you.
You've got some nerve.
You're in for a rude awakening. Prepare to face the might of Topaz's support squad!
Yo! Man, the UI is fantastic on this.
Here's a taste of our full strength.
This is a vibe. Oh no, the damage. I see. The type triangle, that is. Funk. The team's slightly broken, I'll believe it.
We sure showed those troublemakers who's boss. Are you okay, Eric?
Thanks, Miss March. I'm fine.
Glad to hear it.
Good. Why were those IPC workers threatening you?
I don't know. I just found this coin on the floor.
Based on the appearance of the coin alone, it's difficult to discern any significance. As for who it belongs to, that's also a mystery. Didn't they mention something else? Topaz?
Yeah, they mentioned Miss Topaz. What's that all about?
Oh, I know. They said they were members of Miss Topaz's support squad. They said they'd gather the strongest ether spirits from across the universe and give them to her.
Topaz
so she
is a
could win the
gamer.
tournament.
Huh? Would Miss Topaz stoop so low? I can't believe she'd be that desperate.
I think there must be some kind of misunderstanding. I have had some interactions with Miss Topaz, and this doesn't seem like her way of dealing with people.
I suppose that means this coin doesn't belong to Miss Topaz after all. I wonder whose it could be. It doesn't seem to have any info on it.
Indeed. There is no information on the ether coin that could help us trace it back to its owner. It seems returning it to its rightful owner will be quite the challenge.
I think it'd be better if you kept it.
It's mine. I lost it before meeting Wada. Yes. Don't mind if I do.
Hey, have you forgotten your manners?
I have no clue what this is or how to play that Ethereum Wars thingy. I bet you guys can find a better use for this coin than me.
I see. Well, when you put it that way, looks like we'll hold on to it for now. What do you think, Mr. Giovanni?
I have no objections. After all, trading and training are all part of Ethereum Wars. I say, why not put the coin to good use?
It's settled then. I need to go home now. My dad's still waiting for me.
He just wandered off. Maybe we ought to take him home? What if he bumps into more IPC goons?
Oh, no need to worry. The majority of the IPC's employees are quite professional. Wouldn't dream of tarnishing their company's reputation. Now, I suggest that both of you summon the coin's ether spirit. After all, it's the first one that you've truly acquired for yourselves. It'd be nice for you to get to know each other, don't you think?
Oh, you're right! Let me see. How does this coin work again? There we go!
Hello.
It's a warp trotter?
A warp trotter? This is quite a rare ether spirit, but they're not very powerful. Why would those IPC folks be after it?
Huh? Looks like the little guy's scared. What do we do? What do we do? Did we do something wrong?
Don't worry, Ms. March. It's likely the warp trotter is just naturally timid.
Timid nature.
I must say, though, this one is a bit peculiar. Ether spirits are usually just digital representations of creatures. They shouldn't possess any specific traits. According to their programming, ether spirits are supposed to obediently follow a player's commands and faithfully execute their instructions. Which doesn't seem to be the case right now.
Huh? So what now? Maybe you could try giving them a command?
Use tackle.
Looks like it didn't work.
I see. They're likely acting this way due to some sort of data anomaly or discrepancy. It would be best to report this issue to the Ethereum Wars project team, so they can address it accordingly.
But wouldn't that mean getting rid of them? No way! We can't hand them over to the IPC. Let's just keep them, okay?
Yep.
Awesome! I knew you wouldn't abandon such a cute and defenseless creature. Alrighty then. Let's take this little fella with us to the festival. Now I think it's time we came up with a catchy name for them.
Pog.
Got any good ideas?
Flisk.
I'll lend you an extra brain cell.
Pog. Now I have two. Bubbles.
Oh, that's a good one. I like it. It's up to you. Do you want to try something different?
Nah, this was fun to me.
Look, look! They're reacting! Seems like they really like this name. Alrighty then. Even though I don't know where you're from or how you got here,
Bubbles.
let's go and win that tournament. Of course, it'd be even better if we could unravel the mystery of your past along the way.
Let's go for gold.
Well, isn't this a delightful turn of events? Now let me show you how to navigate the Ethereum Wars player terminal. Right this way, please.
Now it is mine. Let's go. I've obtained.
This is the Ethereum Wars player terminal. Give it a try.
Okay. Whoa. Uh-huh. Victory zones. Purple light level. Okay.
It seems kind of complicated.
Actually doesn't.
Have you got the hang of it yet?
Yep.
Pretty impressive. So if we encounter any problems, we'll know who to turn to for help.
To participate in the tournament championship, make your way to the various victory zones and increase your victory rating. Complete the trials in each victory zone to earn all of the mastery marks. Please excuse me if you may. I have a few other facilities to inspect to ensure the festival runs smoothly. If you have any problems, the staff at the service hall will be more than happy to assist you. I wish you all a memorable festival. Farewell for now, dear friends.
Bye.
Okay, looks like we've learned all the essentials.
Get the foot and
Let the
badges.
fun begin.
Yeah, that's
Let's
4 fewer than usual.
zone.
Easy.
Corridor of Fading Echoes.
Hog. Fish. Oh my god, they're from Vincenzo. Chubby. I see. Celebration Welfare Distributor. Oh gosh. No, I didn't want to. You have the 4 gym badges. Interesting.
Looks good.
Yeah. Okay, so I think I'll continue this on my own time. Oh, apparently I don't get to go down there yet. Okay. But the box. Especially because my throat is acting up again and I don't want to strain it. Seeing I have another stream tomorrow. But yeah. Thank you for watching. Thank you for coming by, Kuri. I hope you've enjoyed watching me struggle with capitalism. And yeah. I'll finish the event on my own time. This sounds really fun. I'm just not feeling up to streaming any longer today. I need to figure out what game to play next, though. And since I have you here right now, Kuri, I think I could get you to weigh in. I have to decide between mostly for what to play first. I want to play all in the long run. But between the new Spider-Man games by Insomniac, the new Ratchet & Clank games since the remake, so Ratchet & Clank and Rift Apart, or the Horizon series, so Zero Dawn and Forbidden West. I would play all of them in order, starting with the first entry in the respective series. And I just need to figure out like which to play first. Which to start off first, at least. My current decision is mostly between Ratchet & Clank and Horizon right now, because those are included in the PlayStation subscription I have. Spider-Man, I'd have to buy 2 of the 3 games. And the only one I didn't have to buy is the second one. So that's kind of stupid. But yeah, if there's any of these you'd like to, I don't know, hop into when you have time and watch, that'd be good enough for a vote of confidence. I will play them and I will upload the VODs regardless, so I just need to figure out which one to play first. I have way too many games to get through, and I'm feeling a lot like just playing either timed exclusive or full exclusive, like console games on the PlayStation, because I've never had the chance to the past few years. So I'll do some catch up there. You never watch because of game? Aww. You watch because of Sneak? Yay. But yeah, I need to figure that out. We watched it because of Sneak. It's a cat! Hello. But yeah, I need to kind of figure that out until tomorrow, I guess. Because that's when I want to start one of them. There will also maybe, if I'm feeling well enough, be a stream tomorrow morning at 10. Through a coin? Yeah, I probably will. Because, so, the Final Fantasy XIV Fan Festival Europe is tomorrow. Roll D2, yes. The EU Fan Fest is tomorrow and on Sunday. And the Fan Fest includes a lot of information on the upcoming expansion. And the keynote, where they want to present this, starts at 10. Nice. Actually, oh, this is British summertime, so it's an hour later. So it's at 11. Sorry, not 10. 11. 11 a.m. For about an hour and a half. And I want to kind of see if I feel well enough to restream it tomorrow morning. If I don't restream it tomorrow morning, I will probably stream it in the beginning of stream tomorrow evening. See if I can set something up then. Something along those lines. Because it's always been pretty fun to stream these events when I got the chance to. They just usually are in the worst time. Like the previous live letter was at 6 in the morning. Nah. Ain't streaming that one. But yeah. Anyway, thank you all for watching. I hope you've had a good stream. And I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Nice.